We're going to talk about LSD, a famous psychedelic drug, just for a moment. This video is still about Neem Karoli Baba, but trust us, it will all make sense in a minute. LSDs, or acids, are popular drugs that can alter the state of your mind, and the acid trip can last for up to 12 hours. It can cause strange sensations, hallucinations, and you can easily lose control of your emotions. Even a small quantity has that kind of impact. Sounds like something that would affect every human being, isn't it? Especially someone who would have it for the first time. But Neem Karoli Baba disagrees, and not just theoretically. The Indian saint consumed a good quantity of LSDs, or yogi medicine as he called it, and nothing happened. Literally. But why? Stay with us and we'll reveal one of the most fascinating stories about Neem Karoli Baba.
Right after I met him, he said to me, "You got any of that yogi medicine?" I said, "What yogi medicine?" I thought he meant vitamins. I said, "I've got some, but they won't help a man like you, you know." He said, "Yogi medicine, yogi." And somebody said, "I think he means the acid." I said, "You mean acid?" He said, "Yeah." So I brought acid, and I had pills that were 300 micrograms each. So he held out his hand, so I gave him one, which is a good dose. And he kept, come on, so I gave him a second dose. Come on, and gave him a third. Now, 900 micrograms for a new person, I mean, he was heavyweight, but that's still a sizable, and it was really good acid. So he goes like this, see? And he throws it into his mouth, and I always think, this is going to be pretty interesting, you know, and nothing happens at all. Nothing.
Neem Karoli Baba, or Maharaji, was one of the greatest Indian saints of the 20th century. He is known to be a man of mystic energies who taught millions of people and brought them closer to their purpose in life. And not just Indian devotees, his fellowship is worldwide, including the biggest tech titans like Steve Jobs and Mark Zuckerberg, and global icons like Julia Roberts.
Hinduism is something that I'm very intrigued by and very interested in.
Where did it come from? Where did the interest come from?
It came from seeing a picture of a guru called Neem Karoli Baba. And I was so drawn to the picture of this person, and I didn't know who he was or what he was about, but felt a very strong interest.
Baba attained enlightenment by the age of 17 and became a phenomenon in northern India over a short period of time. He was an ardent devotee of Lord Hanuman and even established more than 100 temples devoted to him. He was born Lakshmi Narayan Sharma, but was named Neem Karoli Baba after a miraculous incident on a train which he boarded without a ticket at Neem Karoli, India. He was forced out by the conductor, which shockingly halted the train. Only when he was requested by the conductor to board the train again did the train miraculously come back to life. There have been many incredible incidences around Neem Karoli Baba that his devotees have shared, which for a logical and skeptical mind would sound bizarre. Baba always seemed to know where his devotees were and what they were doing or saying, even while being away from them. His followers believed that this was because Baba had knowledge of the past, present, and future. Devotees have claimed that Babaji would repeat their words back to them and tell them where they were when they should meet Baba next. Calling this shocking would be an understatement. One time, a small group of devotees offered exactly 8 oranges to Baba in a basket, which, after prayer, Babaji ended up distributing as prasad. Here's what spellbounded them. When more devotees joined them, Babaji kept distributing the oranges, around 18 in total. These devotees still don't know where the additional 10 oranges came from. Unbelievable! Now, this one is quite puzzling. Many devotees have seen Neem Karoli Baba in 2 places at once. By seen, we mean that he spoke to them and even enjoyed the refreshments offered. What? In fact, many claim that Babaji would appear out of nowhere. Devotees believe that he claimed psychic powers through his devotion to Lord Hanuman. Okay, you've been waiting for the one with LSDs, and believe us, it will blow your mind. But first, let's talk about Ram Dass, Baba's notable disciple who spread his teachings in the West. His name was Richard Alpert, but Baba named him Ram Dass. In 1976, Ram Dass came down to India and met Baba. He was struggling with LSDs and had carried a supply to India as well. During his meeting, Baba asked him for yogi medicine. Baba didn't ask for one, but 3 pills. Each pill had over 300 micrograms of very pure LSD, a solid dose for an adult. Naturally, this shook Ram Dass, but also made him curious. He sat with Baba for an hour and nothing happened. He just laughed at Ram Dass and went about his day. Shocking, isn't it? Also highly unbelievable. And that's what Ram Dass eventually thought too. He returned to Baba's ashram 2 years later, and Baba knew what he wanted without him even uttering a word. As I shared how Neem Karoli Baba would know what his devotees were thinking, well, he understood Ram Dass's doubts too.